You're that girl, been that girl, will forever be that girl. Just had to remind someone that you are the vibe. I got that download today, crazy as hell. You are the vibe, and you're gonna die the vibe because you were born the vibe. But the intentional effort, the cosmic intention was for you to always lose that vibe, was for you to always lose that knowing so you could go through the process of coming back into it. Yeah. And I know you came back into it because I came back into it. Something about being courageous, stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm gonna relate this a lot to my life and what's going on right now. I told y'all I'm gonna be real vulnerable and open and honest with y'all. Just split the deck. Here we go. Why did I record like 4 songs the other day? And okay, so for me personally, I've always knew I could sing. And I just, like, whenever I was younger, I would always record myself singing, and I would always just, from ages maybe like, actually, it's really not, it's irrelevant. Long story short, I recorded a couple songs randomly. I got an intuitive hit to start recording and writing music the other day, 1, 2, 3. All intuition based, all intuition. It's like 4 a.m. I took a nap earlier, so I wasn't going to sleep. Let me get into it. All of this, what I'm about to explain to you is, what I want you to take from it is all the stories I tell y'all. I want you 144, all the stories I tell you and all the things that are happening to me. I look at my life from a higher perspective, right? So I want you to take the higher perspective from the stories that I'm giving you, right? Just from my life. So that's why I tell you guys stories, because I analyze everything, and long story short. But I was up. It was 2 days ago. I was up until I took a nap at 6 o'clock, woke up at 9, and then I was up all night. And I was supposed to have a massage appointment yesterday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So the reason why I stayed up so late was because I was just gonna go to the gym at 5 yesterday. I was just gonna go to the gym at 5 and then stay up until my appointment, because I'm like, whatever, sleep schedule is all messed up. Your sleep schedule could be really discombobulated right now, like all over the place, but I just feel like you've accepted it. It just is what it is, because I have. And then it's like 4 a.m. I'm listening to music. I'm bored. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. And I just got this intuitive hit. I'm like, let's make a song. Mind you, I've never done this ever in my life. The only time I've ever made one song was with Pico, and this was when he was out in Atlanta. And I mean, the song was decent, but I wasn't myself at the time. I wasn't throat chakra suppression, everything. I just wasn't myself. And I ended up just getting in that flow state, literally just channeling. And I ended up creating 4 songs. And you know me, if it sounds good, I'm gonna make it better. How can I make this better? So I've been consistently every single day since then re-recording the records, and I've been really telling myself I can sing. And yesterday, I was in the bathroom recording myself on my camera because I was using both my phones to record, and 3:33 on my clock. And I really, I got this flashback to me when I was a child in my room, recording myself on like a tablet, singing. And I used to do this, I used to sing and write when I was younger, and like my cousin 3, 4, 5, my cousins would clown me and stuff because I was just, that's just what I would do. And I remembered I got this memory when I was in the bathroom of me being at this agency, like this talent agency, when I was real young, maybe like 7 or 8. And my mom had took me to for like acting, singing, modeling. And I specifically remember the woman asking me, she goes, "Can you sing?" And as I was about to say yes, my mother answered for me and was like, "No, she can't." And I vividly remember this clear as day. So there could be a lot of, you could be just experiencing a lot of revelations right now, having some epiphanies, coming back into yourself, realizing the root of a lot of why you are the way you are at this point. And ever since then, it's almost kind of like I dim myself a lot from that moment. And I literally remember that, and it just popped into my head, 4:44 on my clock. And I had forgot about it until that moment yesterday when I was in the bathroom, and I just realized that, and I was just kind of like, wow, that's crazy. I can sing, and I own that about myself, and I embrace that. And this is just for my collective. we're gonna be here right now. I don't know where I'm gonna take it. I don't know how far I'm gonna take it. But all I know is that I told God I needed to go to a studio to record these songs. And yesterday I got invited to a studio on whim. It was random. And I told God, I said, look, if this is what I'm meant to do, if this is what you want me to do, you're gonna have to shock the hell out of me. First of all, I'm gonna have to shock the hell out of myself because I haven't used my voice to actually sing in a long time. And it was like, as soon as I told myself I can sing, I came back into the awareness of myself, of who I really was, of my true self, and I let go of the fear of rejection. I let go of the fear of self-acceptance. I just really sat with myself and accepted myself for who I am and all of my desires. It was like my body and my awareness just took over. When I was recording, I was standing up straighter. I could feel me like using my stomach to sing, and I could feel it just felt differently when I was singing because 555 on my clock, I declared to myself, I decided, no, this is what I can do because I always have been able to do this. And my awareness was like, yeah, facts. And remember, manifestation is not this magical thing. All it takes is alignment. Right? It's not about divine timing. Really, manifestation is not about divine timing. Manifestation is about alignment, aligning your thoughts, actions, and beliefs with what it is that you proclaim to be true. And in that moment, I affirmed out loud to the universe and myself, I can sing. I am a singer. And of course, my awareness stood up, knew exactly what to do, and boom. And I don't even know why I'm going on this tangent right now, but I guess you need to hear it. You could be a musician. You could be someone who is scared to put their music out, who's scared to even record, who's scared to even just start. But it's like, dude, you're gonna have to start at some point. Those feelings, those lingering thoughts, those desires, that desire on your heart, whatever it is, it's not gonna leave you alone, babe. It's not. And I remember I told one of my friends when I went back home, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be a pop star. I feel like I'm gonna be a pop star. I don't know why, I just feel like that. My whole life, I've always loved to sing. I've always danced around microphone, dancing around, like singing, pretending I have a mic, singing, pretending I'm performing for people. I've always had that desire. I think it's like my body always knew what I was supposed to be doing, but my mind, my mind, it was rooted in fear and rejection and abandonment. But when I really stepped out of my body, which allowed me to step out of my mind and get comfortable just recording and doing something new, like literally just trying something new, right? Give yourself permission to try new things at this time. Give yourself permission to really shock yourself. Like, give yourself permission to just be at this time, because I just feel like you really need to understand that when you step into yourself and you fully accept yourself for who you are, the world will accept you for who you are. Your family and your friends will start to accept you for who you are, because it will be undeniable. Your light will be undeniable, and it will be impenetrable and impenetrable. Your aura will be impenetrable because it is pure. You have accepted self you've accepted yourself in every way, shape, and form. All the flaws, all of your desires, the big ones, the small ones, everything. You've accepted yourself. So that light is gonna shine bright. And even if you haven't accepted yourself, you could be someone who you're like, yeah, facts, I feel that. I feel it. And you feel it because you live it, because you stepped into your power. You called your power back. Perception card just came out. You changed your perception of self. I really just wanted to get up on here and give someone some hope or motivation, because I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm resilient as hell. I'm reluctant to figure out my path in life, to figure out my course in life, to figure out, just to get in that flow. I'm resilient. 911 on my clock too, and I've been seeing that a lot, those numbers too. I'm just resilient as hell, dude. I'm like, bro, if I can really do this, I'm gonna take it all the way. Why not? And what is world domination without being an artist? How can you get into the minds of the subconscious? How can you get into the subconscious minds? How can you really create some impact within a collective consciousness? You bring out and you put out high vibe music. And all my music coming from love. When I told y'all world domination, I meant that. If y'all not gonna wake up to my words, you gonna wake up to my voice, for real. And it's two different things. My words is what I'm speaking. You feel me? It's my passion. It's my purpose. It's me being here right now telling you about how important it is to change your perspective of self. Because when you change your perspective of self, the whole world changes. And when you love yourself and you accept yourself, the whole world will show you how loved you've always been. That's my words. That's my passion. You either feel it or you don't. 1010 on my clock. But my voice, you gonna hear that regardless. You gotta hear that. God is telling me, like, you gotta speak. God in this lifetime is just forcing me to use my voice. And my voice has been the most suppressed, 1023 on my clock. The most suppressed since I was a young child. You know, the boys and the girls, why is your voice so deep? Why you sound like that? Are you a boy? And I would just sit there and take it because I knew I wasn't. But it was still, at the end of the day, like, I never let it affect me because that's not something I can change. I can't change how I talk, 1044. I can't change how I sound. God wanted me to sound like this. And so now that I'm truly owning and embracing everything about me, even down to my voice, your body will really shock the hell out of you when it's calm. When your nervous system is calm and relaxed, you will 1101. You will start to just like seep into the level of awareness where you don't even have to think about what you want to do. 1111, you don't even have to think about it. Your awareness knows exactly what to do. And in that moment 2 days ago when I was in my room, I was so calm and content with myself and just being up, listening to music in my own vibe, and my body knew exactly what to do. It said, oh, we ain't never felt like this before. This is a new level of safety and security. This feels like home frequency. Let's go make some music because I feel like this is what you meant to do. And even though I don't know where the road is going to take me, I don't know. I do know, though, if I'm meant to do it, y'all gonna see more of me. Y'all gonna see more of me. If music is what I'm meant to do, y'all definitely gonna see more of me. Best believe that. 1144 on my clock. Let's get some cards. Let's get some cards to just clarify everything I said about being courageous, about stepping out of your comfort zone, about really have you answer your deepest calling. And see, look at that. Confirmation is so. Have you answer your deepest calling? Like I said, that desire on your heart, baby girl, it is not gonna go nowhere. It's not. I tried to fight it. And you're talking to someone who tried to fight it. I tried to work. I tried to do all the things I didn't want to do just to avoid doing what it is that I really wanted to do. Sit on that. Really sit on that. The more you avoid not doing what you really want to do, you're continuing to do stuff that you don't want to do. Really sit on that. So have you answered your deepest calling? Have you? Have you? Because I had never felt better. I'm not going to lie. I've never felt like this before. I've never been confident like this before. Protection card. Call back your power. There's a lot of, there's a full moon about to approach this weekend as well. So there's a lot of things that are going to be revealed to you at this time. Cutting off friends can be really significant. Cutting off just things coming to light. I feel like at this time, you could just be feeling like, you know what? I'm done. I don't care. It might be really easy for you to see through the veil of certain people in your life at this time because of how much you've allowed shit to slide. Sorry to swear, 1313. But it gets to a point, you know, when you're just allowing your consistently, oh, the leap card just flew out. Oh my goodness. Sorry. But you know, when it gets to a point when someone is consistently disrespecting you, when someone is consistently, just not showing up for you in the way that you would show up for them, it starts to become apparent. And now is the time when it's going to be even more apparent. But I feel like you're not going to really care because a lot of these connections that I'm picking up on, like a looseness, is attachment, really anxious. Like I'm getting very like antsy. You don't need these people in your life because they don't serve you. You need to, at this time, I feel like if you're someone who feels like the friends, your environment, wherever you are, the people you're surrounded by aren't aligned with you for your highest good, you got to let them go because you're just going to clear room. You're going to make room for what is aligned for you. Let's get one more card with this. Yeah, you're not alone. We have a lot of ancestral strength back behind us, this collective period. And like I said, intuitive gifts can be really significant. I've said it in, you know, previous videos. Whenever I say, like I said, I'm usually referring to a video that I've already posted. So if you're new, just, you know, go watch them or whatever. Split the deck, divine timing. What did I say? It's not real. If I ever pull this card for y'all, understand 1444 on my clock, it means that you're not aligned. You're not in alignment. Nothing, divine timing is not a thing. You just need to be in alignment, because that's all it is. This universe is energy. So if your energy is not in alignment with what it is that you're trying to call in, you're not going to be a match to it. Oh, y'all saw that.